If you're wondering how to use the Rule of 55 for retirement withdrawals from your 401k, you're in the right place. The Rule of 55 can be a game changer for those looking to access their retirement funds earlier than the typical 59-1-2 age requirement, but it can be a bit tricky to navigate. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it to your advantage and avoid costly mistakes. And trust me, if you're serious about securing your financial future, this is one strategy you don't want to miss. Now, before we dive into the details of the Rule of 55, if you're looking for ways to protect your wealth and diversify your retirement portfolio, make sure to click the first link in the description to get your free Gold IRA guide. Thousands of Americans are turning to Gold IRAs as a safe, reliable option to secure their savings. And if you're serious about protecting your wealth, especially in the next 2 weeks, you definitely want to check it out. The Rule of 55 allows you to take penalty-free withdrawals from your 401k if you separate from your employer or retire after the age of 55. This is a huge advantage because it means you don't have to wait until you're 59-1-2 to access your funds without penalty. But here's the catch. The Rule of 55 applies only to the 401k of your most recent employer. If you have multiple 401k accounts from previous jobs, you won't be able to use the Rule of 55 on those. Let's break this down further. If you're 55 or older and decide to leave your job, you can begin making withdrawals from that 401k without incurring the usual 10% early withdrawal penalty. However, you'll still be on the hook for regular income taxes on the amount you withdraw. This is key, no penalty, but the IRS still wants its cut. Here's the best part. If you're using the Rule of 55, it means you don't need to worry about taking out a loan or withdrawing funds from your savings accounts, which could be risky. Instead, you can tap into your 401k in a way that gives you flexibility, so you can make the most of your retirement. Now, while this sounds like a great way to access your 401k funds early, I want to remind you that there are some risks involved. You should avoid pulling out more than you need, as that money is meant to be used for your long-term retirement security. Once you take those withdrawals, you're not going to be able to put that money back into the 401k, and it's harder to grow your retirement savings without that money working for you. If you have the option to roll over your 401k into an IRA, especially a Gold IRA, that could be a better long-term move. Gold IRAs allow you to diversify your portfolio, hedge against inflation, and protect your wealth from market volatility. As an American retiree, your savings are crucial for your future, and Gold IRAs can be one of the safest and most effective ways to preserve and grow your assets. But I'll say this, if you're not planning to roll over your funds into a Gold IRA, then the Rule of 55 might be your best shot at accessing your retirement funds earlier. The key is to understand how it works and make sure you're using it wisely without jeopardizing your future financial security. To wrap it up, the Rule of 55 can offer you a great deal of flexibility in retirement, but it's important to use it strategically. It allows you to avoid penalties for early withdrawal, but it doesn't eliminate taxes, and it's tied to the 401k of your most recent employer. That said, if you're looking to maximize your retirement savings, especially if you've accumulated over $100k or even $5 million in savings, consider rolling over to a Gold IRA. Click the link in the description to get your free Gold IRA guide now and take control of your financial future today.